Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Obviously, it's been a while since I posted. I just checked and it's been a little over 2 years, which is pretty crazy. I just got too busy to post. I had 2 jobs at the time, both of which were pretty much centered around celebrity news. And so doing all that plus the YouTube videos, I was super burnt out. I also moved, and so I think I went like 2 weeks without posting a video, and YouTube and their algorithm literally hates that, and so they weren't showing my videos to everyone, and it just got super frustrating to work so hard on videos and push them out on top of all the work I was doing and then have super low views. But more than that, all of the comments on my videos were just about how nobody got their notifications and stuff like that. So I took a longer break than I expected, and I miss you guys. Like, it's so fun to talk about tea with you guys and get to yap about stuff that nobody I know in real life cares about. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure I said YouTube hated my 2-week break. I'm sure they'll love my 2-year break. So let's watch this video get 5 views. But honestly, who cares? There's been so much good tea in Hollywood lately, and I want to talk about it. And so I'm going to try and get back into it. We'll see how consistent I can be. And yeah, let's get into it. So today I want to talk about Ice Spice and her latest drama. I used to consider myself to be a fan of Ice Spice. I mean, I still do enjoy her music. I think it's fun. I think it's silly. Obviously, she sort of has become this one-trick pony, which I think a lot of people expected from her. But you know, I liked that she didn't take herself too seriously, and I thought that her gimmick, whatever it was fun. I saw her at Camp Flog Gnaw. I thought that she had a pretty great stage presence. It was packed, and like everyone had a really great time. But as time goes on, it seems like the people who know Ice in real life aren't her biggest fans. So now Ice Spice is being called out by another one of her former friends, and this time it comes after they went on tour together. So the former friend calling Ice Spice out is a rapper named Cleotrapa, and she took to TikTok this weekend to upload an almost hour-long multi-part video going in on Ice Spice and accusing her of basically being a fake friend. Her claims stem from her time opening for Ice on the Y2K World Tour, during which Cleo claims she experienced some seriously poor treatment. As explained in her lengthy video, Cleo claims she had to pay for her own hotels and her food on tour. She didn't get any sort of per diem, also adding that she was forced to use bathrooms as her dressing rooms. She also says that she wasn't compensated for her time as an opener, which she was initially fine with because obviously she's getting a lot of exposure, but she wasn't fine with it when she realized that she thought Ice Spice was just using her as a prop to make her look like a better performer. In response to these allegations, Ice hosted a space on X with all of her fans, essentially attributing all of Cleo's claims to jealousy. She said, "You're gonna send me a whole essay after tour like you're just gonna get off the bus. I didn't even know you got off the bus, and you're gonna send me an essay with an intro, body, and conclusion, and you want me to try to analyze this shit and figure out how I'm wrong when all I did was share my stage with you, when I didn't even have to do that." She went on to say, "You got less than 10,000 listeners and I'm sharing my stage with you and you're feeling so entitled. Like, you're thinking my people that work for me are supposed to work for you too. Like, that's so crazy to me." Ice Spice went on to call Cleotrapa's TikToks rants that are part of a larger crash out, responding to more of her claims about their friendship and their tour bus layout being compared to a slave ship. "The whole thing that's blowing me right now is talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship," Ice continued. "Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That's crazy to me, bro. That is so crazy to me. You're really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they're soulless and dark?" She went on to say, "Bitch, you're not gonna tell the people how we were at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much effing food, you effing vacuum, that the server was like, 'Where did the food go? Stop it right now.'" And as for the bus layout, Ice responded to those claims of Cleo not being allowed into the back area of the bus, saying, "Bitch, can I play with my kitty one time in my bed one time?" she said. Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day. So obviously from her response, Ice Spice really isn't taking these allegations very seriously and thinks that Cleo is trying to get some clout by talking shit about her. All of this comes after Ice Spice's very public split with another one of her former friends, Baby Storm. Earlier this year, Baby Storm exposed Ice Spice for not enjoying her collaboration with Nicki Minaj. Obviously, the two of them worked on Barbie World together, and Storm released a ton of text messages from Ice Spice hating on Nicki, and that caused Nicki to unfollow her. And during their fallout, Storm and Cleo clashed, but now it seems like they're coming together to unite against Ice Spice after both having such negative experiences with her. Baby Storm tweeted, "I tried to warn you and you just threatened to beat me up. Nevertheless, I'm sorry that happened to you." In response, Cleo said, "Oh, I threatened to beat you up because you were doing all that because you were mad at Ice. It didn't give you had any respect for me, boo. You really could have DM'd me from the jump with that whole situation if you were on some real BS, word, but thank you." And in response to Ice Spice shaming Cleo for eating so much at the Italian restaurant, which I guess was her attempt to respond to Cleo's claims that she wasn't given any money to eat on tour, Cleo accused Ice Spice of losing weight by taking Ozempic, which is already an ongoing rumor online. It was just big. "I'm going to bed, bro. Ozempic got y'all gassed and fat phobic now. Bet." Ice's manager, James Roseman Jr., says that he spoke to Cleo's manager after her post went viral, and according to him, they both agreed that Cleo handled the situation poorly. He wrote, "What rubs me the wrong way is we live in TikTok's social media economy where people know how to go viral for clout, and they go public with something that can be handled from a private phone call to speak on differences." He continued, "I'm big on fairness and unity, peace and love. Best way to live to sleep at night, but we have to be grateful of opportunities that we get. Sometimes the experience is not what we expected, and that's okay. You learn from it and move forward. The public bashing just means therapy is needed." But Cleo responded to that as well, saying that the idea that her manager talked to Ice Spice's after the fact is completely false. She wrote, "The way he's lying, LMFAO. My manager ain't speak to that man because why the F would he be chatting afterwards?" So there you have it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to side with Ice Spice on this one given how she responded. I do understand that when you're opening on a tour, it is so much about visibility, and that's obviously a big opportunity for anybody. But at the same time, I'm a firm believer in people being paid for their work. And so Cleo not only not being paid, but having to pay for her own hotels, her own food every day, I feel like that's unacceptable, especially for someone like Ice Spice who's going on a world tour. Obviously, she didn't go about it the most professional way possible. I think we can all agree to that, but she got her opportunity, she got mistreated, and then she aired it out online. I mean, I can't really blame her for that. And if we're talking about professionalism, the way that Ice Spice responded certainly wasn't very professional. So I think that her manager should probably take that into account as well. But I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm really excited to talk to you about this and just everything going on right now, and hopefully start uploading regularly again. So if there's anything that you want me to talk about in a video, let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.